Alright, welcome everyone. This is Rio Azuro, the wannabe hero, with episode 24, J-Stars. Again, but we're talking about Yu Yu Hakusho for anime games in August. So, let us begin. For those who don't know, it is about Yusuke Urameshi. He is happy-go-lucky guy. Let's see if I can find... Oh yeah, that's it. So his whole thing is that he is all about, you know, being a bully, being a punk. He don't care about nobody but himself. Then one day, he saves a kid. But at a cost. At the cost, he dies. And so obviously he hates that idea. Why did I die? So he meets Koenma, and Koenma tells him, hey, you can be saved if you become a spirit detective, because Yusuke has sort of like a, he's like, oh, you have like a power I've not seen before. You know, you really want to, you have some spiritual power that's pretty good. So he's like, okay. And so with that, if he trains after he fights his way back to like get his soul and stuff like that. Oh, my spirit gun. So, oh, my spirit is shotgun. So with that, he decides. Okay, so he ends up going. He has to fight a couple different people. He meets basically his group. Like he had a rival, Kuwabara, and basically Kuwabara was like his rival. He just didn't like him, and he ends up becoming a friend to Yusuke and helping out. His power is involved in a spirit sword. I just want to blow you up. And so he joins them along with Kurama, who is a fox demon. He is currently in the form of a human, but he eventually can turn into this like thief. Spiritual thief this thief who's like a fox thief, pretty much. And so he decides, oh, okay, I'm gonna go blast you away. And fox demon is super powerful, mainly uses like plants and stuff like that. And then you have Hiei, who's in this game as well. Hiei is like a demon. He has a third eye, but he eventually learns to master this like dark dragon, this black dragon arts and stuff. So in the beginning, he helps fight and stuff like that. And then Yusuke eventually trains with Genkai. And Genkai is like super, like an old lady, doesn't care about life and stuff. But with Yusuke, she kind of ends up liking him, work. And so they train, obviously beat a bunch of people up. And so it's mainly about their adventures. They eventually get to this place, which is the Dark Tournament Saga, which is probably, I think everyone agrees, is the best saga. It involves the history of Genkai. Genkai was in love with Toguro, which I believe is the younger one, which is the all beefy dude that's in this game. And they were lovers. It seems like it was implied, but Toguro just wanted power. He was tired of like fighting. He didn't think that, you know, everyone they fought, you know, they just people, no matter what happened, they would just more stronger enemies would appear, and he was tired of it. He was tired of losing friends, people he loved and cared for. And so he decided enough is enough. I'm done with it. And so he eventually wins the Dark Tournament once, you know, there's more power. That's of course what you would want. With more power, gets to do like a percentage power up with trains. I think I took out both of them with that one. Almost. So he ends up training with yeah, that's Grandma. That's Genkai. Trains with Genkai. During the tournament, Hiei grows. Kuwabara is in love with Hiei's sister, who's like a snow princess, like ice princess. She has like ice powers. Kuwabara's sister can kind of see spirits and stuff, so she's able to go to the tournament with Koima. Genkai has to fight with them because it's like a 5-man team or something like that. But she dresses up as like a mysterious fighter. She eventually puts some chains on Yusuke, and he has to break them with his spirit power. Eventually does, but at the cost of Genkai fighting Toguro and like dying at his hand. So what pushes Yusuke? He's fighting Toguro, and it's not going. And then like everything, just no hands. You know, everything's off deck. So Toguro goes, you know what? I got to do something. So he ends up stabbing and seemingly killing Kuwabara, and that allows Yusuke to be like, you know what, I don't care what happens, I'm gonna put everything into my spirit gun and just blast away Toguro. And that was his thing. And when he died, he told Koima, it's like, look, give me the harshest penalties. I know what I did was wrong, and I know I should, you know, receive some sort of, you know, pittance for some of the stuff that he did, but, you know, for being a spirit detective, I believe himself for many years. But he says, no, just give me hell, pretty much. Give me the worst kind of hell you can give me. So that's what he did. Koima gave him the worst punishment ever, and the wish that Yusuke had was to revive Genkai. They go on another couple things, and of course I think because of the popularity of the Dark Tournament saga, which is what I mainly saw back in the day, if anyone remembers, like Toonami on like Saturday nights with their oh gosh, I forgot what it was called. Adult Swim. Yeah, there we go. So Adult Swim would show like older stuff. They would show Bleach at night, you know, like 10, 11 o'clock when people should be sleeping. But obviously, the more mature anime, you know, they had Dragon Ball Uncut. You know, they had Bleach, you know, which deals, you know, they have some blood and stuff like that, which we, you know, talked a little bit about for the 21st episode, you know, since Bleach ended. And then they have another tournament saga. You find out that Yusuke has is part of his bloodline is that of a super powerful demon named, I believe it's Reagan or Raygon, but he had you know, he killed like accidentally, I think, killed the girl he produced an offspring with. It might have been his wife, but she was a human. And so he's not eaten in millennia or something like that, but he's still super, super powerful. So Yusuke, you know, trains with his father and all that before he dies, and it's like, okay, we're gonna have a tournament. We're gonna find out who's gonna win, and like have control of the demon kingdoms and stuff like that, because his father was a demon. But yeah, it was overall. I really liked Yu Yu Hakusho. It was a great series. Had a lot of great battles. You do care for the characters. You know, Yusuke was, you know, a punk, but he slowly learned to have feelings. And then for whatever that girl's name is, who was like his best friend and followed them throughout, it's kind of hinted at, I believe, at the end that they get together. He finally gets his head out of his butt and goes, all right, you're mine. After, I believe, a couple of years training, even some more after the whole tournament, the second tournament. And then you have Kuwabara, who fell in love with Hiei's sister. I believe they get together, you know, the spirit sword and all that. You have Kurama, who grew up, you know, into a human family and just wanted to become a human. He was tired of living in his past when he was, you know, a thief and got betrayed and the fox demon and all that. And I think he ended up just choosing to live the life of a human afterwards and rejecting that side of him with his powers. I think Hiei he, as you know, is sort of like the Vegeta character. Evil, turned really good, but still had that dark side to him. Doesn't help that he has like dark hair and that third eye. But he ends up, you know, mellowing out, but he still just wants to grow. Yeah, all he cared about was power, growing stronger, you know. But it's a fun series, lots of great action, especially if you want to watch anything. I would say probably watch up to the Dark Tournament Saga. That's probably the best thing, because you get the 4 Sacred Beasts, which was a pretty good saga. You get the introduction of the characters, and then you go to the Dark Tournament Saga after a couple things, and it's probably the best one. And you know, they also had a movie which was wasn't that great, honestly. The Poltergeist. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, it's a wonderful series. So hopefully y'all, you know, check it out if you can. I think they've released them on Blu-ray now. I have the whole collection on DVD, which came out. They were like $20 for the 4 seasons, as you would call it. But tomorrow, we're going to take a trip into something very, very light. Very, very ecchi. So come join us with some very scantily clad ninja female warriors. That's all I can say. You probably will guess what it is, and I honestly, I bought it to showcase for you guys because it has an anime based off of it, which of course I haven't watched, but anywho, hope you all have enjoyed this. Excuse me. This is Rio Azuro, the Wannabe Hero, episode 24, J-Stars, but with a touch of Yu Yu Hakusho. So, join me tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.